I have to admit, I'm late for several reasons. But I'm not gonna say that I haven't just been kind of vibing with the music a little. Like, it's kind of busted. The music's really good. Like, hold on, let me turn that up real loud. That's so fun. I don't know how I can be expected to play a video game in these trying times when the music is so good. It's the most relaxing noise I've heard in 10 billion years. I've never been as relaxed as I feel right now listening to this. And I'm scared that if I start playing the game, this feeling will go away and be replaced instead with like the opposite of the most peace I've ever felt. Also, hello ladies. It is Scrambled Scralibut. Hit game! Also, my favorite thing about this game so far, other than the music, is the fact that when I like added it as a category for the stream, it comes up as Harold. Halibut! Like, the capitalization of Halibut is so universal to the Harold Halibut brand. But I also can't really justify screaming halibut every time I say it out loud, so I'm not gonna do that. Also, hello T! Hello! How are you doing? I cannot wait to play this game, but I'm also really scared that I'm gonna hate it. What do I do if I hate it? What do I do if this is like, I can't remember the name of the game now, but do you remember how there was a game that was like 2D, kind of black and white, also fish themed, and it was like a puzzle solving one, except when I played it, Sil, yeah, thank you for remembering, I had the worst time, and refunded it, in fact. Speaking of music, I haven't asked you your opinions on Adrian Lincoln's Bright Future. I have not listened to it, which is, I'm ashamed, but I haven't listened to any of Adrian Lincoln's new stuff. I could cry, I just haven't had time.
Halibut. Why not
Stevie Swordfish?
Sally Salmon.
Oh, I like Tony Trout.
Charlie Clownfish. Gary Goldfish.
Okay, I've changed my mind. Tony Trout sounds too good. Tony Trout sounds too much like this. Like, Harold Halibut and Tony Trout are siblings. Charlie Clownfish is hilarious. Corvus, the mind that came up with Charlie Clownfish. Fantastic. Also, thank you for the bit. I know. I deserve people in the streets to yell shame every time I walk by. That's the emotion I feel. I don't even know what any of the songs are. I think it's just that, I think what happened is that I listened to like one of the singles that released, and I was like, oh, I don't feel as strongly about this as I do their other stuff. And then I just didn't really follow up on that. I'm fairly chill, now on HRT for 2 months, I'm getting super soft skin, so you're very happy. Soft skin is a really fun feeling. See, not everyone loves it, but like, it's fun. It's fun. Hey, good for you, I'm glad. Truly one of the mellow stream bits full time. Okay. You've listened to nothing but Bright Future for weeks. It's different to songs, but it hits. Hey, maybe I should give it all a proper try. Maybe it's the kind of thing where if I listen to like the whole shebang in full. I mean, I'm gonna be on the train tomorrow. I'm gonna be on the train tomorrow for an amount of time. Maybe I should just listen to it. Funnily enough, I'm gonna be on the train for longer than the runtime of Adrian Lenker's Bright Future. So maybe I will have to listen to it twice. Oh, right, Corvus? Hold on. Round 2 of just listening to the music. It's so good. You know, given that I feel like the marketability of this game is so, like, entrenched in the fact that it's, like, stop motion, claymation style, I did not expect to be blown away by how fun the music is. Right, let's start a new game. This is technically the second time today I've pressed that button, because when I was loading up the game earlier to mess around with settings, I accidentally clicked new game and had to close out, just in case. Because some games, once you click new game and you get like an opening cutscene, That's it. That's your lot. You never get that again, you know? Okay, this is fun. 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 We're in the water. This is cool. What if every 10 seconds, the only commentary I have on this game is just, oh, this is fun. Oh, this is good. Because right now I'm feeling like that's what I may do. It's really good. It looks really fun. And I don't know what it's about. I can't wait. I don't think I've played a game that I don't know what it's... Oh no, that's a complete lie. I was gonna say I don't think I've played a game that I don't know what it's about in ages, but I had no idea what Frog Detective was about, other than being a frog detective. So maybe I did, because that is kind of all. You remember when it released, you're so excited, and then you put it on, you were crying in the first song. I haven't listened to the first song even. Ah! Ah! I might crying now. Maybe crying now. Look at it! This is a video game. The video game of all time. Who are these band of characters? I wonder if I will get to know them, and by learning their stories, discover something about the wider truth of the world they all live in. I wonder if by exploring these locations, I will discover secrets. Maybe. Based Frog Detective. It was pretty based. I'll have to play the second one. And I think there's a third one. I'll just have to play them all. I'll have to play every single one forever and ever and ever. Who's that person? A criminal? But that's the main character that I've seen from the cover art. Fuck off, bot. Thank you, T. The power of T has simply eradicated the bot. The bot perished on the spot.
I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh.
I'm afraid I need you to come.
Hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine. Your unpaid fine.
You're fine.
I had a fine.
You
fine?
still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you
No,
fix
not
it
on the
now?
tube card.
No. But wait. I'm sure I topped it up.
How much of a
Improper tube
crime
card
is
management,
there?
Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the
Oh, they're
energy
saying
district
so many
tubes
words. I'm already
require your tube
confused.
card to be topped up with blue credit. If an onward journey to the
I hope
central
I don't need
district
to remember
is
this because they're
intended,
saying colours, they're
in
saying
addition to the
locations.
usual weekly turquoise credit.
Wait. But only last month it was a green.
I don't make the
Wait,
rules,
is money
Harold,
based on
but
like...
the
Have they
rules
got like a
are
colour
me.
system for
Now,
money?
let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our
That's
day.
really silly. Me when I have to pay a purple. Me when I'm paying in blues and greens. Frog Detective was fun. I had fun with Frog Detective. And it was really short. I love a short game. This game, I think, is going to take me maybe 4 streams. Which is quite a lot. Oh, you got a license for that tube. Unironically here.
You're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again.
Oh, I guess that means you'll have to wait for a professor again. Who knows what he
Right.
sees in
I'm
you.
needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing
Also,
rise
I'm
in the
currently
number of
blocking it,
people
but there's a
travelling
sign on the
without
right
appropriate
that underneath my
tickets
webcam says
recently. I
rules,
hope
and it's just
I'll
scribble,
see
scribble.
you
No,
again
scribble,
soon,
scribble.
Harold.
No. Oh, you can see it. There it is. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is goofy. Sorry, I'm just gonna make Harold Halibut do a few little circles. Just so we can get used to it.
There were the dark times,
Oh, this is fun. Okay. I want to talk to you.
but surely light returned.
Can I talk to you or can I just sit down?
A light held aloft
Ah,
So, what are you in for?
I can! I can speak to them!
Aren't you a little young to start working for Allwater?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Okay, what is this child doing waiting at the fine depot anyway?
Could you let me wait in peace now?
Oh, sure.
No.
Will do.
I'm gonna spend the next 2 hours sat next to this kid, bothering the shit out of him.
Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy.
I feel
busy
like I'm
times.
intruding, actually. This
Mr.
feels
Secretary,
weird.
Please charge whatever Felix's fine is.
What would you
to
do
the
if Harold
company
Halibut
tab,
leapt
please?
out of the screen and said, fuck, 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 don't put me back then, fuck, fuck, shit.
Two, Master Bender.
God, well I guess I...
freedom!
I-
Have fun, Harold.
I guess I'd let him stay here with us in the real world. I'd simply feel too bad kicking him out, you know?
Reluctantly interrupt your daily business for for some important information for all
They're so
inhabitants of the
British. No one
Fedora
told me
World.
they'd be British.
Dear people, crew, and company.
Dear people,
We
crew,
seem
and
to have
company.
discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre to
This is so silly.
for
On one hand, I love how it looks. On the other hand, it looks like... And to be fair, given how British everyone in this game has been so far, it makes sense. It looks a lot like
I do beg your pardon,
some sort
ma'am,
of
but there is
horrific
still the matter of an
80s
outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to
cartoon.
find a proxy for.
Like, you know, some
A
sort of
completely
old
reasonable price
fireman
and
Sam
fairly
looking
applied
air.
fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do
God,
not
they're
cause
saying
me
so
further
many words. They're so
consternation. Just put it
verbose.
on my tab as
British
always.
people are so verbose. I wish I was British. Just like me, for real. Oh, and then we're gonna do circles again. So, okay, so I was trying to see. So it is like a fairly 3D space, actually. I wasn't quite sure if it was more like 2D on a track. It looks so weird when they move. Also, you looked about as mage. I love the word for the technique. What is it? What is it?
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this.
It better be
before you
something
go.
goofy, Corvus. You've built me up. It better be goofy.
And only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Said he's been spending too much money on Robux. He has.
And your tube
He's
card
been
should be
fined
unlocked
for
in 24
Robux
hours.
expenses.
So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval.
Fully
once
automatic
again.
tube travel eligibility approval sounds like some sort of post-apocalyptic nightmare buzzword. And something that would apply to the UK in like 10 years.
What's wrong with you?
Train travel in the
Can't handle
UK. This is
shenanigans while we're in
realistic,
the middle of
actually.
this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time.
This must have an underlying cause.
What? The me being bad at paying tubes?
Your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious
Yeah,
to
speaking of, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Can I shake his hand? Okay, I do not want to follow her. I want to do something else. I don't think there's a run button, which is interesting. Oh god, it's clipping through his body. I say interesting like this is the kind of game that would involve... Oh, there is a run button. Hold on. No, there's no run button. It's just that when he walks into a door, he speeds up. Okay, that's fine. That's normal. Photogrammetry? Process of capturing images and stitching them together to create a digital model of the physical world. So they built the character models IRL, worked with them to see how they'd move, talk, and then scan them into the game. That is fun. That's adorable. I just like the backgrounds more than anything. I think the character design in, like, the character animation in game, like when I'm controlling it, looks a little
I'm not sure
a
which
little
is worse.
goofy at
The
times.
idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited.
Oh, I
by
get
life.
it. The main character is boring.
I'm sorry.
And everyone hates him for being so boring. I wonder if we will stumble in... Oh, look at that. They covered her in goop and then she died. Anyway, I wonder if the main character will become more interesting over the course of this game. Probably not. Okay, I want to get in goop then die. Ooh, okay, that's fun. I want to go to out of order.
This location is not accessible via your permission slip, and you know it.
Why is the elevator mean to me? I can't remember where we're going, so I'm just gonna go there. Oh, that's where I am. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. So basically, we're in an underwater civilization that is ruled by all Water Corp, who I'm sure are perfectly
Destination
good.
chosen. We hope you enjoy
What's
your
the point of the goop?
custom journey.
Is it, hold on, is it literally lubing them up so that they can slip and slide through a tube?
Arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
Tubular, make your first trip on the all-water tube. So that's the tube. The tube is a literal tube and they goop you up and then they lube you down. Cool. Oh, I really like the backgrounds a lot. I love when my ability to like see things is kind of restricted. What if I told you that instead of playing a...
scheme in place,
Oh, they're so loud
as
suddenly.
we calculated the possible inconvenience to be negligible.
Wouldn't need a discount if the prices weren't so high in the first place.
Sorry, suddenly paying
Comment on
attention.
the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm
Sorry,
just
suddenly
a
this is too
travel
real.
secretary.
Suddenly, as a person living in the
you
UK
comment
who
on?
uses trains, I'm finding this all a little too real.
Picture of the tube closure, which is
And just like in real life, before you get on the train in the UK, they hose you down with goop, and then they just push you on. And then the train is so full of people that they need to lube you up with the goop so that people can just sort of frictionlessly slide past each other, because otherwise you'd get hurt. Or instead of playing a new game, you've started New Game Plus in Infinite Wealth. I'd say that you held back for a surprisingly long amount of time before doing this. Congratulations. Okay, well this seems like the kind of place a person would live. Or not. Witchy Mansion 4 looks good here. Sphincter travel? That's another way that they could have described it. I don't know if the little loading guy in the bottom right means anything. But he's cute.
Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a
We haven't been chatting for like...
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank.
He doesn't know what butterflies are?
I suppose you could say they often appeared.
He's
in,
stupid.
Extra natural
He's an
moments in
idiot.
life. On the other hand, they were terribly
I might as
inefficient.
well kill him. Oh, oops. 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 It's very easy to get stuck behind buckets in this game, I have to admit. God, you are right. Ouija Mansion looking at ability to move around. I like it. I liked it with Ouija. Also, I don't know about you, but I'm finding that whenever like I walk for too long, it's kind of like catching up. Yeah, see, like it's
I know I trip
jittering.
off a bit sometimes, but
I don't know if that's a setting I need to
always
change
wanna
or
raise
what.
The tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake.
True.
Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold.
Shut
You don't
up.
have
I don't
time
want to
for
hear
your
about
flights of
women,
fancy right
Harold.
now. There's important work
Okay, so
afoot.
this society loves goop and
Check
hates
the
women.
blockage in the filter station yet?
You hate privatized goop travel in the UK. It
Yes,
sucks. It's really
those
bad.
two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
It's really
Aren't you
bad.
forgetting something?
Bring back when
Oh.
we could all just travel around by
Sure.
gooping
Those
up
are
our
all my
shoes
thoughts
and
for
getting
today.
on
You seem to have waylaid your PDA.
the like the goop
Trees are
ways
one
in the
who
UK
get
where you
anything
can
done
kind of
around
just
here.
like
Thanks,
half
Professor.
run, half
It's got a life
slip
of its
to your
own.
destination at high
Strangely
speed.
enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it, and I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
God, stop
Oh,
being mean
thanks.
to me.
Let's
Please,
see.
please. I'm so tired.
Access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Great.
Okay.
I love when the game explains to
where
me,
were
the
they
player,
again?
how to do
Upper
stuff.
right of the pad.
Ah, yeah.
And ultimately
Top
makes
of
the
the
main
4
character a
buttons, right?
dum-dum. Okay.
Cool. Then I use the navigation nub.
Don't
to
call it a
highlight
nub, that's a weird thing.
And then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Wait, they're referring to this button. Why would they make it?
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed.
This
Now
is a very
hop to it.
interesting way to deliver
I'll
some
see
very
you at the
basic
Agora
information about
arcades when you're done.
general... Like, I'd kind of get it if they were doing, like, a really different kind of, like, button mechanic to other games, but they're not. B is to go back, this one is to select. This is super normal. This is so much more normal than the level of explanation they gave it would make you think it requires. Vanity trains, you slip and we shiver. God, it feels like it. If you've ever been on an Avanti train, that's how it feels. Okay, I want to look at my to-do list again. Okay, I don't have any... Clean the filter station. Feed the fish. Okay, and then I don't think I have any optional because I can't really scroll anymore. What are my add-ons? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to know what this is yet because that is unbelievably confusing. I am gonna quickly see... I don't know anything about what could be making it so that it keeps, like, stuttering. because I don't know what settings are. I know that people talk about VSync a lot, so I don't know if I want to turn that off. I'm going to turn off VSync and see if it keeps stuttering, and if it does, I'll turn it back on and regret the day I made a decision. I hate it when that happens when I walk around IRL, yeah. Yeah, me when I... Yeah, God, it makes me feel like I'm blacking out for like a second. Okay, VSync should be on. What else could be doing it? Probably in graphics, right? Shadow quality... that was medium. Honestly, I don't know, and unless someone is really smart and knows an immediate potential thing, I'm not gonna bother solving it. I'm just gonna walk around with a slightly laggy brain, and that's just gonna have to be okay. I have to admit, Oh, he can run! That's the first button that is different. Look at him go! I like the little, like, lean back he does when you make him slow down. That's adorable. Right, what's this?
Drat. It's out of food.
No! Also,
Cyrus
Party says, what is this game about? I don't know, but I'm beginning to think that it's Task Simulator. I think it's Corporate Job Simulator, because so far I've been introduced to the mechanic of have a to-do list and do it. Oh, okay, so this is my house. This is where I live. Oh, you can guarantee I'm going to be running at all times. He's a busy guy. He's got places to go, people to go, and places to go, people to go. Oh, I can go in here. But I see genuinely no purpose in it. Yeah, I think cozy game. I think on Steam it's categorized as being kind of similar to Stray. In terms of just like being a silly, relaxing time. So, do I have money for the goop system? Am I gonna have to like pay to use my own goop? Because I don't think I have any money. Oh, sorry, he's got to piss. He's got to piss right now. Don't look! Look away! Sorry, that was weird, actually. I didn't mean for him to face the toilet. It was supposed to be a goofy bit where he kind of just did like this. Like, face the door. That's a funny bit. That's weird. Okay, on your way, pal. Now that I've literally shamed you in front of the whole class. Now that I've made you piss in front of the class. Okay. I'm just gonna catch up because I feel like I've missed a couple things. Okay, no, we're good. Also, where's my fun music? Where's it gone? I miss it so much. Right, what have we got in here? A door I'm not allowed to use. Ooh! Is that a tentacle? How old and new is your PC? It's almost exactly 4 years old. Whoa, I like it in here. But it generally behaves, so... Oh, this is so... Look at it! Oh, fuck knows what I'm doing right now. Interesting. Sorry. I think that's a part of his body that's moved in front of the way, but it looks very spooky. Oh wait, hold on. What if I wait for it to be at like full? Okay, that doesn't do as much as you would think. Oh, also, not gonna lie, I'm trapped here. None of the buttons are letting me leave. None of the buttons are letting me leave. Okay, except for that one suddenly.
Clean as a whistle again.
How? How is it clean? Harold, you have to tell me. How the fuck did anything I just do achieve anything? Please, Harold. Harold, you have to tell me. Harold, you have to tell me, because if I have to replicate that, I'm just not going to be able to. Was that on my to-do list? I guess it was. And then I've just got to go feed the fish. That's got to be easy. Just got to find one person. You mean you don't think about goop every single day, Corvus? Like any rational individual? Oh, I love the— look at that! That's gorgeous! Fuck, that's beautiful! Okay, I gotta go ask about fish. Okay, fun. Fun the way that he lined himself up for the conversation.
What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies
That's
doing?
cute.
They're swimming away.
They got a little dynamic. They got a little back and forth.
There's no food left in the fish feeder machine.
I think these two people are dating.
Lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about
I've decided that
recently.
right now,
I've been wondering
based on the
if,
4
given
sentences they
fish
just
blood is
had.
such a good fertilizer, what does slow release
He's
phosphate
good.
and
Wait.
nitrogen, but we don't want
There's
to
a shirt,
fish.
a hat that says #1 dad.
Sigh.
Based.
That sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Pew Chapter 11 plus
I
exam
missed out the
question.
other night.
This is a Wes Anderson film.
Must have
It's
just
got that
forgotten
vibe.
about After
It
forming
super
some
has that vibe.
Make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment.
Wow,
in
a
fact.
new recipe for the fish.
Can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we?
Probably.
And their pigments
I'll
to
be honest, I don't know why we
specifically
feed the
responsible,
fish.
they're like flowers.
Sigh. New fish food.
I don't know why we're feeding
I'm
the
sure they'll love
fish.
Well, I'll get
Fish
that.
food chummy!
Yeah, but I think I have a test
Please,
action
more of
here.
that.
Yep.
I agree. I
And
think
taste
from
it
here
to
on
keep
out,
going.
all fan fiction should be set in the world of Harold Halibut
Thanks.
and should have
I'll
analogs.
let you
So
know
like,
what they think.
instead of a coffee shop AU, it's the fish food AU, and that's it.
Oh, did you see that?
Was that fish real?
Well, I'm not sure.
Did that
I
fish
mean,
just have a
It
sign?
wasn't. Their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
What do you mean their methods are getting more
I
sophisticated?
look forward to seeing
What do you mean the
steps they're going to
fish are
take
pulling
next.
Me
stunts?
too. As long as I don't have to
What do you
clean
mean
it
you
up.
have to clean it up?
Do
Why
you
are we...
remember first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes.
Wait,
on all those
hold
little
on.
Flyers.
So the
And
fish
food,
make
too.
handwritten
What did that
flyers.
fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something.
What?
Maybe
Sorry.
they think the ocean is a conspiracy.
I
too?
have so little understanding of what this game is about, and suddenly the concept that the fish are sending people messages and create problems, and also we have to feed them. It has layers. Wonder how long it'll take for some specific candles to show up in this game. Wait, in this game? In which game? Oh, it just looks so good. Why are the fish talking to us? And what does that mean? Oh, okay. Wait, that's like... So the paper is like detailing his story. So that's the fine office yelling at him. And this is... This is some people robbing a pond and then getting angry about it and trapping some people in the pond. Cool. Okay, so I don't know if I've been given fish food or not, but let's go see if we can feed them. Might as well. Might as well see if I can achieve that. Fish target ads. Oh god, what if you're right? What if the true horrors of capitalism in this game are just that they genuinely have trained the fish to, like, advertise to people? So the fish will just sort of go past their window and be like, buy Diet Coke! And the people go, yeah, I guess I will. Guess I have to now. If the fish are telling me to. Okay, so I've given them food.
Little fishy? Your little dishy is
What if the
served.
fish went utterly feral in there? What if they started just going crazy?
Okay,
Like swimming at like 10 times speed, eating each other? And what if Harold just barely acknowledged it? He was like, that's fine. That's normal.
Enjoyment evaluation minimal.
Oh, he's so
Energy
boring.
levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Also, the way that he did that was very much giving Harold tired. Destination. Like, you know. I don't want to do the hand movements, but that kind of vibe. Right, okay, let's go. Actually, I think the reason he's bored is because he doesn't have enough adrenaline in his system from exercise. So I'm gonna make him do a couple laps of the lab, and I hope no one comes and watches him. I hope no one finds Harold Halibut doing circular loops of the lab, like some sort of zoo animal feeling a little trapped in his enclosure. I hope no one stumbles upon him like this. Okay, time to go. Time to leave. Wait. No. Let me go back in. Let me go back in. I want to click on the thing. I saw a thing. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Absolutely batshit thing that can appear from the ceiling after I press one button. Oh my god. That is maybe the last thing in the world I expected to happen pressing the button near the door, but okay. Harold is a little bit dumb. He's a precious little bean. He is the most boringest character that I've ever seen in my life. He's so dull. In a world where every other character has a really interesting design, he's just guy in a grey shirt. Okay, I think it was this way to get to the goop station. Yeah, this has been the goop station all along, right? And then we're going
Why isn't this
home.
working? So typical.
God, this super is giving
I suppose the
UK.
ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Me when my like train ticket just doesn't work. Completed. Go to the Agora Arcades. Watch the announcement. I'm so glad that was added to my to-do list. Will that be in here?
Ciao, Harold.
Hello.
What brings you here?
See, this is what I mean. Fascinating character design to just be down here in a room in the lab.
Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy, and I don't mind the time off. But if it goes
Like, who is
on
this
much longer,
character?
they'll forget
Chris
everything
is really
about
cool.
Won't they do their homework?
Gunter will. Anyway, the whole social district is off limits right now. So at
Okay.
least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Just in the
Mostly.
lab? Is that allowed?
Just
Does he
kinda
work
cozy
here?
though, you know? Hey, are you gonna watch the announcement?
Guess I have to.
I've been to go to the arcades for it, but my darn ticket is playing.
Oh, what if everyone at the arcades gets killed by the fish?
Yes. Not that I actually.
And that's why it's a good thing that we couldn't go. What if we die to the fish? What if the fish eat us alive? I think all Water Corp is owned by fish.
Not instead of the Earth, but because of it.
You don't have a ceiling grid? I mean,
Responsibility.
I know I
Well,
don't.
we
I guess you
don't,
do,
But
Corvus.
our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean.
Is this the character that Trash said, oh, it's Declan McKenna?
We may not
Based.
have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas.
It's boiling seas? Oh, this is rough.
And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite
The
what
under the
anyone had in
water.
mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water.
All Water Super made
On
it
that
so the
note,
world is all
I'd
water.
like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castlejob.
She's gotta be the villain. CEOs are never the good guys in media or in life.
As you may know, I am Brenna Castlejob, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just
All
like
Water
you.
Corp is a very
And it's
goofy
my
thing
unmitigated
to
pleasure
exist.
today to show you what you're about to see. Join me
He's
in
great.
reliving and
He's great.
celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together. Before we unveil the next step of that journey.
There's a next step? Are we gonna have more water? Are we gonna become water?
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more.
Aardman has character design, truly. This is what I mean, like, actually a little, some of the characters are giving really uncanny valley in that they kind of just look like a human face, but a little off. Like, a lot of people's faces are actually closer to, like, analog horror.
Such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care.
Like, there's something wrong about that.
That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to
okay, the music's kicking in. I think it's popping off again.
Past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply.
Cool.
Or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials.
Well, thank you for giving me a history of the world. I'm finding it very helpful right now.
Asteroid fields.
Surprise ass.
And the unpleasant, albeit brief, alien infestation.
Oh, there was one of those little tentacles on the window earlier. Do you think we have aliens? Do you think we have a bad case of the aliens?
After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination. Only to find that the promising watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense toxic.
Sorry, I'm kind of eating up the lore right now.
Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for.
Oh, the two!
It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds.
Oh, they had it so rough. If I were them, I'd have given up.
Couldn't have possibly known, or maybe
I would have given up and lay down and died.
To crash, just like Icarus. But with worse luck.
With worse luck.
Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Okay, so they were a spaceship, and then they got screwed over, and now they're a water ship. Perhaps a boat.
We've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what
like aliens.
So we
like aliens.
A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of
radio buoy
afloat and slowly
good for him.
Navigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting.
How long have they been here? Because they're talking about their watery new home as if they've only been here for like a year.
Delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now.
Yay! Everybody clap!
In another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible.
Thank you, All Water. I love you, All Water. Yippee! Fins under those green gloves look suspicious. Oh, you're so right. That's a suspicious guy. That's totally an alien.
But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Fancy boy drama?
What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space.
This is fun.
Outer, huh?
I enjoy this a lot. I enjoy that the tube system is fucked and they're also making space boys. Your theory is that they never left Earth? I super agree. They never left Earth, and the Earth instead, simply the oceans rose so much that the oceans do be water. Or, even more goofy,
I'm gonna get some sleep.
The oceans didn't rise, and they just are trapped under the water. They're just being forced to live down here. You know, for goofs. Also drink, swoop, water. Do you think that's all they're allowed to eat? The fish get food, but they just get water. They get all water. Ooh, okay. So the fish are having a delicious little meal together. And then I think this is maybe the space boy going up. Jesus Christ, these are like vaguely indecipherable. Okay, I do declare it's snoozing time. He's such a loser. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Harold Halibut, but I'm sorry for bullying you in your time of need. You think this gives Coraline? I can see that. It's definitely giving like that kind of stop motion-y style. Claymation-y. I don't know enough animation words to truly know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean. I like the backgrounds a lot. I know I've already said that, but like, in particular what's standing out to me is the backgrounds. And when you can see, like, you get a little peek. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's definitely an alien. Acknowledge it, Harold. Look at it. Look at it right now and tell me that that's what you see. No, he's so boring. He probably doesn't care. He's probably like, welp, that just happened. So, alien's behind me, isn't he? And that's it. That's all he's thinking. Oh, okay. Let's go. I've lost where the room is. It's time to go. Fancy boy drama is what yaoi should be renamed as. It's what yaoi should translate into. Okay. I've read that as botanical concepts. Oof. No, this is just where the fish guy is. I want to go speak to the fish guy. Ah! Oh god, they got him. Oh no. Do you think when he was saying that he was working on like a new recipe for fish food, he was talking about himself and he didn't even know it? He's the fish's food. And he has been the whole time. I've already been down here, haven't I? And it wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, it's the filtration pump. You like the idea that these are all just Earth's most annoying and weird people and have been forced underwater and lied to about what happened? Yeah. I like the idea that it was in recent history. Like recent-ish. Sorry, I'm not gonna make you relive your bathroom shame, Harold. We can leave. We can leave. I'm sorry I made you do that. Ah, okay. Lab quarters. It wasn't through. Ooh.
Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night.
God, can you imagine being like...
Not stranded.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you imagine being stranded here? That would suck. I would hate that. Oh, it is. It's down here. It's down here. This is where I live. In the basement. Like a loser. Like a loser who walks through my own bed. Yippee! I did my task. Go to sleep. This really is what employment feels like. Me when I do my last task of the day.
Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed.
You know, I've had several nights where I've dreamed about doing work, which I know people do, but it's finally happened to me. And I've talked about work in my sleep. I've been making up work.
Don't let us down now.
What is his job? What is he paid to do? He's done one thing, and as far as I'm aware, it was solve indecipherable puzzles on a board that I personally couldn't decipher, which means that they probably are so easy that I'm overthinking it. Ooh. Ooh, sorry, day 18,251. 18,251. Shit, so they've been there about 50 years. In fact, basically exactly 50 years, which is kind of fun. Watching Mellow navigate is fascinating. That's on it, Trash, that is a very lovely way to say, watching Mellow navigate, brackets, bad, is so fascinating, brackets, scary. You're allowed to say it. I lose my way a lot. I get a little turnaround. I promise this doesn't happen in real life. If you put me in a 3D environment that I can see with my own eyes, I'm okay. I'm fine.
The boy seems cool, though.
The boy seems cool, though. Me...
Great source of distraction. If you're quite ready.
Sure.
I don't know. The joke writes itself. I can't think of it. The boy seems cool, though.
Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small.
No, I don't. I wasn't there for it, ma'am.
Strange shapes and the little holes and
the blue ones, yes.
Yeah, just call them blue. You know, like our currency. The 50-pound ones.
I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well.
Ooh.
You'll see what I mean.
Okay, so they've been here like 50 years since they crashed, and they've built all of this like stuff in 50 years. That's kind of goofy.
This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the
You are gonna
hatch
have to
first.
explain this to me more than once. Like, you think you're explaining this to Harold for the 50th time? Fair enough, he should know. You're explaining it to me for the first time. I may need another several attempts. Someone with an animation degree, I can confirm that Mellow's correct. Ah, thank you! Thank you for confirming that I'm correct in all things. Oh, Wasn't paying attention, but I'm gonna assume it's this. Because I found it earlier and definitely shouldn't have. Okay, so this is where she keeps samples?
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right?
She's such a bitch. I remember left and right, ma'am. Just because I don't remember how to use my iPad or where the buttons are. I'm gonna throw this. What would you do? What would she do if I took her precious sample? I just fucking smashed it into the ground. I wish I could. If this game was good, I could do that.
Check the microscope and...
Shut up. Sorry. I actually did just cancel her her text.
The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
That's cool.
I can only see one mark.
That's the
problem.
Of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
40
So
before the crash. So 90 years old.
Exactly. Older ones ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance.
Okay, I don't understand. I'm making the right noises, but I truly don't get it.
To be a gap between flares.
Oh!
Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms.
Oh, okay, now I get it. They want to work out the time between flares.
On board as an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch
That's
one,
cool.
where am I supposed to start looking?
Add it to my to-do list, and then maybe I'll think about it.
Both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever
She's making this shit up. What if she was? What if, like, this sounds like it's important, but what if this is Harold's version of bullshit admin? Like, we think this sounds clever, but in this world, what if this is the equivalent of like, I'm going to need you to draft an email and let me review it, and then I will maybe send it out a week after you have drafted it, even though I've made it sound urgent. What if it was that? What then? Work dreams are so rough. They are. At least my work dreams involve me being just sat down.
Assistant Jeremy, right?
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut. I interned in your
How
section
could she
for
forget?
about a year.
How could she think that Harold Halibut is Jeremy?
So, you do remember me.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
No.
Not entirely, but I probably should
Tell me
be telling
anyway.
you.
Tell me anyway.
Okay,
She's gonna tell me
But
anyway.
I suppose if Moreau trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. I thought I'd talk to your boss about it.
Cool.
She's the smartest person on board, isn't she?
No, that's me. That's us. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize these were the text options. Bye! No, I'm gonna talk to her properly.
Reserves? Are we in some kind of trouble?
Now I've said too much. Ask Moreau. Perhaps she'll tell you more.
Did you guys talk about the Bloomy Rocks at all?
I feel like they've probably got to have a
Moreau
more
said I should maybe
specific
check with
name,
your
right?
husband.
As a matter of fact, we did. As for my husband, you'll have to ask
Okay.
him.
It feels like we're getting all wise crossed a little here. Why is... So the guy that I want to talk to is this woman's
I'm
husband.
sure he'll find you something.
And I'm being sent to talk to
Really,
him.
you know? Go ask him.
He's her husband. Why can't she talk to him? Why do I have to talk to her spouse? They should just talk to each other and no one else. Over the weekend, your supervisor literally dreamed up a genetic protocol to get the mutant flies we want. Really? Shit. I really hope it works, but it would be quite funny if it fails. And she's just like, well, oops.
So...
Dare I ask, what is it?
Oh, I shouldn't have talked to her. I want to talk about the energy shortage.
So, Bridget told me about some kind of energy shortage and to ask you about it.
She's gonna be so mean to me about this.
Yes, she mentioned she may have found a link between something in the water and our solar wind problem.
Ooh.
It's speculative, and now isn't the time.
Fine. I'll go do the rocks thing.
Oh, no,
I'll go
it's
do
okay.
the slop rock task. I'll go draft that email, Brigitte, while you do the really exciting tasks. Okay. Okay, Agora Arcades. Off I go. Off I pop.
Harold, when you see Cyrus,
See, now she wants to talk to me again.
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
That's so vague. No wonder he gets things wrong and he's scatterbrained if this is the level of detail that people are giving him when they have a request.
But didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye.
People want me to care about what they have going on so badly. They're like, you should ask about this. But no, don't ask me. It's a secret. But ask me if you want to. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Okay, say no more.
Also, hello, Johan. I didn't realize. How are you doing?
No, it's okay.
See what I mean? Actually, Harold. Maybe not. Maybe I'll save that one for later. They're so mean to me. Right, let's go talk to Cyrus while I remember, because I know where Cyrus is in this building. At the very bottom, and then left. I think. Which probably means that that's not where he'll be anymore. This way, right? Yeah, botanical concepts, oof. Good, I'm glad, Johan. I'm good. I'm good. Except for the dreaming about work. But that hasn't happened today. Probably will tonight. Her name being Moreau and this being water-themed is worrying to me. Oh, like the fish? Oh, that's a... Damn. You're putting 2 and 2 together. I'm genuinely... Okay, does it make any sense if I say that, like, I feel like I'm taking his job way too seriously? Like, she's told me to do some jobs, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta get those done. I gotta get those done before the deadline. Jesus Christ. They framed it too much like this is my workplace, and now I'm taking it seriously. Like a nerd. Like, I don't even have the urge to go explore. I mean, cover me in goop and send me to those arcades. I'll do what I gotta do. Remember when they super briefly glossed over that temporary alien takeover? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And that was while they were traveling, right? So what if the company is owned by aliens? What if All Water Corp actually stands for Alien
Harold?
We Care?
And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. This is just a kid.
Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you.
That's based. I'm gonna start saying that to other people. If anyone ever makes a joke that's like, haha, you're a 5'3" person, I'm gonna go, I'm not 5'3". I'm just gonna live longer than you. I shan't be drawn into Felix's machinations. Sorry, that...
Are you questioning my authority?
That came out of nowhere. That was a really fast text prompt.
If I find out you're a bad influence on...
I'm not even spending any time with young Felix. I don't spend time with children. I think they're awful.
I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that?
I don't know. I feel like I've stumbled into a thing that is nothing to do with me.
I mean, if you just relax.
Oh, never tell a person to just relax, Harold.
You're really starting to tweak my beak.
Valid.
But what did Felix do?
It's amazing we got this far into this conversation without even checking.
No respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major.
I'm guessing all the stuff here was that they'd already built because they're all still on the ship. But it looks like they've kind of like expanded the ship out.
Will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And added the tubing between places. But it definitely looks like it's that they took the base ship and they've like maybe added stuff.
It'll be easier in the long run.
Oh, this is a very interesting specific challenge for me, a person that is half paying attention, and the fact that I think the game doesn't want me to know what's going on either.
While you question me, Major, I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know.
Sorry, I thought that was always going down the roof like, don't you throw the book at me, son, or I'll throw the book at you, and then like whips out a book and fully...
You mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
His parents have gone missing?
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
Okay, I'm on this kid's side actually. This kid's based.
You're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man. I expect you to be a positive influence.
Okay, so you do want me to be a positive big brother figure.
Spit it out, man.
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
He does have fish to feed.
But your fish won't save you if I
They
catch
might.
you red-handed.
The fish carry messages. And what if a fish like flew in front of the camera and the message just was stop being mean to Harold? Do you think they would? Or do you think they'd keep being mean to Harold? I think they'd keep being mean to Harold. I think they hate this guy. I think they wish him ill. I think they wish him dead. To be fair, I think we're going with a slightly more long-winded approach we had before now, but the dream is basically a slightly more convenient alternative route to pretty much the same result. Damn. To be fair, when problem solving, I feel like so often the problem gets solved when you almost... I don't know, I find that when I'm solving problems, if I get up and I go get a glass of water, I go to the bathroom, it's always when I am like idly doing a nothing task that my brain goes, oh, I have an idea now. And sleep is the most perfect form of an idle do-nothing task. Yeah, why wouldn't they? It was temporary. Exactly! Oh, that's gorgeous. It was a temporary alien takeover. If the aliens had taken over, surely we would know about it now. Who's John Slippy Jr.? Yes, Slippy's double black diamond deals are now on, for one day only. Don't sleep on Slippy's exclusive new campaign launch. Visit Slippy's. Now, given that we live in a world where people have to travel via goop pipes, what do you think the Slippies are? I, for one, can't wait to find out what the Slippies are. I'm absolutely fascinated by the Slippies. Oh, it's Gertrude's beer zone.
Sounds exciting, Alon. You think everything sounds exciting? Well, that new boy thing and all.
That new boy thing. Me when he/him was invented. Oh, sounds exciting. That new boy thing.
Maybe we'll get some fancy pictures. Seems to me be more interesting to go sideways than back up top. You're going sideways, Alon.
Or like any direction, because so far it seems like they're just kind of hanging out. It seems like they put more energy into making Gertrude have a beer zone than they did like exploring. Dr. Moreau is the book where a guy gets shipwrecked on an island where a scientist makes human-animal hybrids. Oh, trash. See, now that is a very fun connection to have made here. That is a delightful connection that I'm sure will have nothing to do with the game, you know, given that she's a scientist. And we're shipwrecked in our island. Who is this person? I want to talk to them.
Hey, Tommy. I don't suppose you'll be back.
Oh, this is the person I need to talk to. Cool.
Or, I mean, I can come back later?
Oh no, what do you need?
I feel like he's gonna want a
just that
thing.
The professor and I need some sea rocks. I mean, filter rocks from older times that have come from the filters, and I feel like
Me when I want
you
filter
might have
rocks
one.
from the older
Don't
times.
be mentioning Filter Frankie. You know that every piece of my inventory is legally obtained or
Okay, so he
legally
goes
found, right?
rifling through the filters for shit.
That's why I'm here.
And then he sells the shit.
Legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know.
Yeah, is it that you wanted a beer?
Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants just then.
You sure you don't want
No,
me to come back
no worries,
another
pal. You can
time?
call me Longy Long Pants
Fine,
anytime you
I'm
want.
just feeling sorry for myself.
You're a respectable little plaid shirt and tie. I trust you.
Angel wife don't care about me no more.
Oh.
No, I know I'm oversharing.
No, she
again.
does. She was really nice about you earlier, Tommy. I promise.
Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna be of any help to you today.
Ah, if you're sure.
Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note.
He closed the shop because he's sad about his wife.
Time with that beautiful chunk of marble.
What if I broke the marble for you,
Guy in
Tommy?
the silk robe and the flowing locks.
Oh, the marble isn't actually a chunk of marble, it's a person. I thought that it might be, I thought that it might be an actual chunk of marble, given that she's like a scientist. But okay, I guess it's a guy. Slippies! Winter sport goods? But we don't have winter. We're underwater.
now.
I have to know more about this
Cool.
deal.
So be cool all of the time with my patented Consta Cool fabric.
I feel like it being warm down here is probably not a
That's
problem.
the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial, Harold, if it isn't my favorite
Fascinating.
maintenance man. Wait,
All of these people are
you sure I can't
insane. They
interest you?
super are.
Oh, never mind.
This is an insane cast of characters, and I find it very enjoyable that we are playing the beigest, most boring man. He looks dull, like his skin, he looks washed out and gaunt.
Well, I'm not really qualified to...
Nonsense. Just watch.
I'm not really qualified to what? Are we assessing his info commercial?
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own
Uh-huh.
home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from
That's
my
goofy. I like
armchair
this.
again? Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free.
I want to keep my body sweat-free and cool as Jameson himself.
Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses.
Sometimes
This
I
is
just
delightful.
can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to
I
look
like that they
after
actually
his
have
family
footage of
with
like
full
the planet the way it was or
My
whatever.
family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
Oh, okay, so now he's too cold from his
One
aircon.
of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart.
See, that's crazy, because my hands are
Slippy's
perpetually
means
cold.
heritage.
And my heart is too, so that's an interesting connection.
Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their
Oh, this
pursuit
game
of
is
the
funnier
great
than I
outdoors.
thought it was.
Slippies means social responsibility. The Slipmeyers were one of the most generous
Oh, I'm learning too much lore. I'm learning too much lore. Can we go back to the ad? Can we go back to the silly, goofy infomercial? La 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 la. You can't tell me. You can't tell me about the Schlipmeyers.
Remember, you deserve
You deserve to work.
at whatever temperature is
God, he's so based. He's so based.
200 years of expertise.
This is beautiful. I wish I could exist at the temperature I want. I am always too cold or too hot.
Into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell.
That was perfect. Please tell me I can give him some review and I can tell him it was utterly perfect. It was slick, like you.
There were lots of things.
Harold, say it properly. Tell him that he's cool and that he's made the best advert ever. And the only thing better than that advert is the adverts that the fish put on little banners and then swim past the windows that we have to see.
I'm calling the freezer.
Is that
The freezer?
Do I have to?
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric conditions.
Do I get to
synthesis
pretend
with
to
the
ski?
to recreate the most lifelike experience of skiing you can dream of.
Oh, skiing is fully an experience that none of these people have had.
Skiing?
No way Harold is like...
Nonsense. I'm sure
Harold Halibut feels like 44 coded, you know, like 44 years old. Which means that he was born shortly after they crashed. There's no way he knows what skiing is. Yeah, he can't do this. Sorry. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but this isn't doing anything. These aren't doing anything. The only buttons so far, I haven't tested these yet, I'm gonna get to that. This does this! What's the point? Wait. It's like crossing his arms. Yeah, this is what you meant to do. Sorry, I've never skied, so it kind of just looks like he's really uncomfortable. This is okay. Now you guys might need to hear me out on this one. This is the perfect skiing posture. This is a perfect specimen of a skier. You're making sleep sound like a real tempting option. I forgot how EP I am. The EPness for me is currently being held back by the fact that this is an inherently goofy position to put a man in. Inherently very funny to be able to make a man have to do this. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's not very good.
Harold, you were really blown away.
Oh, he's embarrassed himself. This is almost as embarrassing as when I made him piss earlier and we all had to watch.
I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by
I
nature.
am! So car salesman coded he is, and he's perfect.
Really better go now.
Oh.
Sure, but just so you know.
Oh, this is sad. Why is Harold so boring?
For every customer you get.
Gotta dash.
No, ski again. Ski again. I want to ski again. I want to ski again. Can I ski again? It won't let me. I can stand in front of the aircon, but I'm not allowed to ski. The game hates me. You're a longy long pants. Don't call me that! You know that I hate being called that. You know that that brings back some childhood trauma. That's what you're meant to do. That's skiing? Damn. Well, I've never been. So... I guess you could be right. Sorry, what is potions, potions, and magic? What the fuck is this? Okay. That might be for later.
There's the blue rock. The bane of my day. Where's Tommy when
The
you
bane
need
of
him?
your day? It's been your one activity, buddy. And we know where Tommy is. He's the first guy I spoke to. Oh! Hello. What is this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, there's a goofy little plane simulator in this game? What is this? Why does this exist? Why on earth is this a thing that they put in here for me to do? I'm not complaining, but I super don't understand. Oh, this is fun. Oh, me when I have the actual time of my life. This is adorable. Do you think there's an achievement for playing this game forever? Do you think the game will give me an achievement if this is all I do from here until the day I die? Do you think? I think they might. This is beautiful. There's definitely an achievement for getting all the rings though, and I'm super not getting that. Oh, because it's kind of hard to tell where you're going a lot of the time. Okay, I'm gonna quit out in a minute, I promise, I promise. I promise I'm not like super entertained by this. Okay, I'm gonna quit because I crashed and died. Can I play this one? Stop! It's identical. It is identical, to be fair. It is just a reskin. Shit. I get to do it again. Dee. It's like kind of on rails, which is interesting. Like, there's actually only so much, like, lateral movement. God, it's giving shooting range in RE4 remake. Oh, this one's like hard mode. This one's harder. There's way more obstacles. Why would they have put this in here? This is maybe the... Whoa! Okay. This is maybe the last thing I would have expected to be in this game. I think there might even be a third one, but the children are playing it, so I can't. Guess I'm gonna have to kill them.
My name is Eve, not there.
Oh, sorry, Eve.
Can I help you, mister?
No.
Just came to visit Rafi. What you
Nope,
playing?
just came.
Oh, some game. I'd rather be reading, but...
I'd rather be reading, but here we are.
Anything, really, you know. At the moment, hegemony and the pan-liberalism agenda of agnostic psychopolitic, mostly.
That's...
Okay, these kids are cracked.
Yes.
All of the kids on this station are actually
Did you know
based.
Captain at Large Baronhout holds the high score in this game?
No.
I think Harold knows how to be a better corporate office worker better than skiing. Agreed. He's really good at corporate office worker. He's really good at corporate, which is why he does it. You know, the people that are good at skiing can be good at skiing. We're gonna be good at cooperation, which is a more important skill. How are we gonna maximize shareholder value if we're skiing?
Social district is ours.
Skiing, boo. Maximizing shareholder value. Yay!
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere.
Do you hate them?
All the time. No school means no peace. They're just hanging around.
Are they not allowed to do that?
All the arcades.
Is that not the point?
Dear.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't
Kind
that what this
of
place
making a
is
good
for?
point here.
Kind of? Oh. I see. Good luck.
Okay. An interesting dynamic to be in. Okay, so that's them. That's the skiing journey. Cool, cute. And that's where the door is, and I'm bad. You don't know why you've become the go-to person on your course for advice about this assignment. Is this the assembling an ebook? Because if it is, I have maybe like one idea why maybe you've become the go-to, and I bet it's because you've put in a lot of effort. And it sounds like you've put in a lot of effort and you're doing it really well. Okay, who are you?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Harold. Great to see
Hey,
you.
Harold.
How about the
I'm
announcement,
British.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay, now this really is... Harold Halibut is actually secretly a game which is about simulating office worker experiences of having to do tasks that seem aimless and you don't know how to do them, and then having to interact with people that seemingly want you to do stuff.
I think I'll pass.
No, join
No
in.
one's forcing you, Harold. But why don't you keep me company until Chris arrives?
Okay, that I can do.
Oh, I can do that. I can run around even.
It's a bit slow, what with the tube to the utility district being out, so I can't really work.
I wonder why the tube to the utility district is out. I wonder if everyone there is getting converted into aliens.
Good thing you have the arcades to jog around.
Yep. And Chris
Good
can't
thing
get
the
to
arcades
school
is
for the
just
same
one
reason.
stretch of
So
shops
at
that
least
all
we'll
face
have
out.
plenty of time to work out together. That young man is almost as fit as me.
Why do I feel like I'm the
Oh, there's Chris.
Oh, hey, Chris.
Last to arrive, first to finish.
Wow.
That's my motto.
Harold.
Why does he not change clothes?
Same without you.
Yeah, venga, Harold. You can't leave now, I just got here.
Everyone else's character design is about 12 billion times more interesting than Harold's. Yay!
Okay. Go jog team.
Yay!
Come on, Harold. Keep up.
Oh, he's so slow.
Guys. Guys.
Oh, he's dying. See, now this is funny because I've actually spent the whole game making him... Ah! Okay.
I was fit.
He's been running the whole time. This poor guy. Don't make me do it again.
Without me.
Good show, Harold.
Hey, he did it. He did the back and forth. I'm proud of him.
I think that was a new personal best for me.
Fine.
That's their jogging squad, is that they run up and down this tiny road.
Oh, you
like,
know me, Harold.
Once.
I've been running around this
This game has very normal interactions. Oh, it so does. This is the normalest game I've ever played.
Healthy body, healthy
This is the normaliest. This is normally warmly.
Gotta set a good example for those lazy students of mine, too.
Okay, so this guy's just the world's coolest
Just
teacher.
Keep on moving, Harold. You never know when you'll have to slow down. So keep going while you
Thanks. That's a good life lesson. I appreciate it. And I got a little story for that. Oh, that's cute. I don't know how much my I'm gonna get rid of my webcam quickly so you can see the little drawing of Harold just absolutely quivering, weak-willed little guy moment. Weak of body and mind. Weak of soul. Right, okay. Okay, so I need to go to the energy district anyway to deal with other people. Although saying that, I haven't talked to you yet. And I like to interact with people. I like to talk to you.
Oh, Onat.
Hey, how is it going, Harold?
It's crazy that everyone knows each other.
How about you?
I don't even know, like...
Super, actually.
found a book.
More than 5 people.
What kind of book?
It was just discovered.
Ooh.
A book written on Earth. Nobody on the station has read
Oh,
it
I
yet.
have a feeling that this kind of book, that the kid would want the book.
Stick around and you'll find out. My newest performance piece is a reading.
Okay, so this is a cool performer.
Which part?
All of it, Harold,
The whole
all
thing?
of it. Without interruption.
That's gotta take
It's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up.
a couple of hours, surely.
Good luck.
That's cute. Okay, leaving now. Leaving now. I gotta show everyone that I'm really good at running. I'm so good. I'm so good at running and so brave. I like the little sign. Remember, it's all water. It sure is. Like, what is this? I'm sorry. What is this big statue, if not some sort of... some sort of, honestly, startlingly obvious, devoted statue for their corporate alien overlord. He even has tentacles. He has tentacles in a robe and he's sat on a throne. I don't know who called it first, but whoever said, oh, aliens. In fact, everyone who said, oh, aliens, you were so correct. You were so right. Okay, who are you? No, that's just you? Oh, they worship you, Johan?
Yeah, man.
And you have tentacles? That's new information.
Homegrown fedora fish or a freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today we have the
Great spotted super grouper. Why have they named the fish weird?
Sounds tasty. Just out of interest, is that a native fish?
They're all native. Surely.
You know, a few of
Oh.
the ship's fish escaped during the crash. So we don't know if they
Oh,
thrived
okay,
in
so
the
they had their
ocean
own
or
fish,
even
which then got
intermingled with native
loose.
species. But
And then there's
we
the
can
potential
guarantee
that they
fresh
combined.
super grouper taste you know and love.
Also, it's noon tomorrow and people not having done it is causing you stress. Very fair, particularly if they're asking you questions about it. You know, it's fair to help, but hopefully they're not bothering you too much about it, Trash, because that's a lot. I am very much a, oh, something's due at noon tomorrow. I haven't finished it, enjoyer. But also, like, whenever I've been that person, I don't ask questions. I just guess, mostly. Harold's giving corporate equivalent of a harem anime protagonist character design vibes. He is! He's so self-insert. You could insert yourself right on top of this man and no one would even notice that he was gone. I don't think I've talked to you yet, have I? Actually.
Hello, Mr. Secretary. 8, right?
I'm afraid not. You must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8. Or Secretary 24, of course.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
I always
there
get
are a
that mixed
series
up.
of identical secretary
There
people.
are just 3 of you, right?
Well now, 3 of us work for Allwater, yes.
Oh, so there's
Okay, so there are 3 siblings called 8, 24, and
Secretary
something
8 is the man
else.
to ask about that. He remembers it all much better than I do.
Remembers? Okay, sounds
That's
serious.
so vague.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my post. Welcome to the Agora Arcade.
Super normal, another super normal experience of this place.
Oh, sure. Wait, is it free to enter?
Certainly.
Because I have no money.
Generous gesture of frivolity from Allwater to you, the citizens of Fedora.
Okay, sure. I don't need to know what the prizes are, I'm just happy to win. I'm just happy to participate, honestly. I better win something. Or I'll be mad.
And looks like you were unlucky this
Oh.
time, but that's life. Try again next month.
That's disappointing. That's very disappointing. Now I'm miserable forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Right. I'm gonna quickly catch up with Twitch chat. I'm also gonna put on hand cream because my skin is burning. Like I don't think you can tell, but Jesus Christ. People are gonna start accusing me of being a fish. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Also, I did see that was silly in reference to the little arcade games. Very silly. I like that there's 2. If you were stuck here, you try living with a fish for a week. You try sleeping with the fishes. miserable. Oh, a lot about the amount of messages and people coming over to you in the library to ask for advice. God, coming up to you in person as well, that's exhausting. You had the most nightmare submitting it. Basically, tried to submit yesterday and the max file size is 100 and yours was over 300, so you had to get your lecturer to set up a whole different method for submission that didn't even work. You spent all morning troubleshooting back and forth. Well, hey, this is why it's a really good thing that you're the kind of person that gets ahead of deadlines like this, because as stressful as that sounds, at least you got to do it way ahead of the deadline. Like, if that were me, I would have tried to submit, like, the day off, and then I'd have been like, ha ha ha! Oops, guess I can't. That seems crazy though for an assignment like this to set such a small file size. I hope you got it sorted though, like I hope you found a way to submit. Please do not comment on the tentacles. I won't say a word. What would you do if I never said a word ever again? I'm gonna say words because I simply can't hold myself back. But like, what if I didn't? What if I didn't say a thing? What then? Post new message, you ask him for advice on starting the assignment, finding out... Wait, hold on. Post new message, you ask him for advice on starting the assignment, and when finding out that you did the same text as them, asked if you put all the images in. And you have to be brutally honest, say yes you did, but it took you 20 hours just to do the images. Fair enough, as you should. Oh, gross. To be fair, I probably need it because I was covered in goop. Okay, can you expect me?
No contaminants detected.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, to be fair to the it's probably a good thing that you shared that, because otherwise what? They would have started doing it themselves and then realized like a couple hours in that there was no way they'd be able to finish it in time. Which would be terrifying. Submit now, it's just been a time. Yeah, it sounds like it. It does sound rough. I'm lucky I've never had any like problems with file sizes whenever I've tried to submit assignments at uni. If anything, I have more trouble with file sizes and sharing files nowadays than anything else. Ooh! I want to read the fish monitor. I want to know what it says. I can't. That's fine.
Hello, Sai. How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail.
Hello, Sai. How's it going? Me when I meet the hit creator behind Hit Song Gangnam Style, and I'm trying to play it cool.
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with a 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay.
I can fix that. I can fix things, apparently.
I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
That's really...
Anyway, see if you
out of pocket!
Can get this printer its third dimension back.
Jesus Christ, out of pocket. How do you know it's even ladies, How do you know that Harold hasn't been, gently flirting with you the whole time? In fact, I think he has, and I think you haven't been picking up on it. The fuck is Harold actually doing? Right now, he's doing his to-do list. And his to-do list says to check on Brigitte, who is just in this area but in a different room, and to tell this person a thing. But it seems like they're not going to let me bring that up until I fix the 3D printer.
You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel.
So what, like... Oh! Wait, this is really weird. Why am I doing this on controller? Oh, I guess it's fairly lenient. I'm taking out so many screws right now. I feel like I'm taking out more screws than I have to actually take out. They still have capitalism.
Keep going.
They still have capitalism in this colony. In fact, that's basically all they have. They're all out of anything other than capitalism for real. Oh, I've definitely taken off so many screws. I've bitten off one more screw than I can chew, one could say. Oh, this is a weirdly, like, it's okay. It's very baby's first fun, but I am having fun in what is essentially unscrew thing simulator.
You see that hole?
Yeah? Yay! I thought that would happen.
Sorry.
He didn't even tell me to do it.
Resist.
Sorry, that's... So, I'm sorry, Harold, I couldn't resist. It makes me think that the text that I just skipped by jamming a screwdriver into the open wiring was that guy telling me, oh, you should stick the screwdriver into that. So, you know, let's take away some information from the fact that I didn't have to be told to stick the screwdriver in the wiring. I simply did it. He just saw Harold's skeleton and he's laughing. The people here are insane.
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow. Why didn't you just fix it then?
That's so annoying.
Where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Yeah, God, people here are so normal and really not mean at all.
Thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Guess who has their first supervisor meeting and maybe releasing the survey tomorrow?
Extra juice.
Oh, that reminds
Harold Halibut?
Well,
Yeah!
me to ask you.
Your first supervisor meeting? Is that not something you've been having? I'm guessing the supervisor meeting is for your like final year project. Is that not a thing you've been having all along? That's exciting. Very nerve-wracking, but also exciting. Oh, I apparently completed it. I was not paying attention. Wait, oh, we got some more stories, so that was us running. That was me talking to the fish guy, and that was me getting electrocuted. Cute. God, and people say he's boring. They aren't seeing him do all his little doodles. His cute little doodarinis. Doodaloos.
Harold, one more thing.
Yeah?
What is it, Si?
Could you take Maro a message?
I mean, I can.
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
I feel like it's gonna be just as
nothing
vague.
Like that. It's something
Asexual Harold. Yeah!
So, what's the message?
Asexual Harold supremacy. Asexual Harold rights.
You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeecher and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea.
Oh yeah, I think...
I mean...
I'll be honest, Cyrus. I think if I say that to her, she will actually kill me. She will straight up kill me on the spot.
She was always so darn keen to
She does not tolerate when I say things like that, so I will die. You will sign me up to death.
She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. All it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
So...
I don't think that Moreau is an alien, but maybe she knows more about the aliens than we do and has been experimenting with that.
Difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message?
No, we're gonna have to deliver the message.
Tell her
just speak to each other. Just talk to each other.
She'll know what I mean.
Okay.
God, you two are insufferable.
Catch you later, Si.
I hate them. I thought that Harold Halibut wanted to date this person, but I don't think they do. I think that they're stressed me out. Or do I need to like knock and get their attention?
Oh, there's Bridget. And Chris?
Yeah.
What are they doing in there?
Yeah,
I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read.
Oh no.
Seems like Bridget is
Oh
pretty
god,
excited
I feel
about
like he's
something.
gonna lip read and completely misinterpret what's happening.
It's unacceptable. Tommy would realize. It's just...
Oh my god. Why would he do this? Why would he not just knock? And ask?
Ooh, Chris is replying. Let's see.
Why is he specifically lip reading? To interpret them as having some sort of affair.
Any risk. Anyway, we should get back.
This is infuriating. I want to kill him. I want to wrap my arms around his throat, just go
Pretty
slap him around the face.
Now I wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes.
Jesus. That did not count. That did not count as check on Brigitte. You should not reconnect with Tommy and tell him that his wife is having an affair, because that's not what just happened. That's not what just happened even slightly. Even a crumb. Even a tiny whiny little bit. That's fine. Oh!
Inspecting.
Okay, sorry, I've got to let them,
detected. Please do not panic.
See, this is why it's important to always get your decontamination properly, because if you don't, you'll be contaminated. So we just gotta wait here for the decontamination to stop. It'll all be over in a moment, I promise. Final project meeting today went so well because your supervisor was not expecting any of the MA students to have got started already, and you've had stuff in motion in Feb. Hey, that's really cool! That's really good to be so ahead of the curve. It's super exciting though, and she's the best supervisor. I'm so happy. Hey, you lucked out. It's really nice to have like a supervisor who you vibe with. I kind of did for my 4th year of uni, but I super did not for my 3rd. Which was kind of rough. If anyone here reads books, perhaps it's not to dox me. I can send you a survey tomorrow, please. I read books occasionally. I've read 3 books this year. That's like an average of 1 a month. That's not terrible. I mean, it's not good. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you it's a good number. But you know, it's a number. Also, actually I've changed my mind. I want to do this. Okay, done now. Also, hello Soph. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, it has been a hot minute. Oh, hydrate or dehydrate? Why would you do this to me? You know I'm all out of water. Okay, I will do this sip. But you have made me realize that I should probably get some more water. So I'm gonna count that as the hydrate. But I promise, as soon as like an opportunity in the game pulls up, I'm gonna get so much water. I'm gonna be I'm gonna relate real hard to remember it's all water. Because that's what I'll have in my cup. I'll have all water. Right, let's tell this guy that we lip read that his wife is having an affair.
And she was at the hardest office.
Non-news. It's her office.
Sure.
Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more who was there with her that I think...
Oh, goddamn.
You know, I should mention.
What? Who is she with?
It looked totally professional.
Okay, he's doing better than I thought he would do.
Senor Tenenbaum.
What?
I thought he was gonna lead with,
There's no way he
it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. She's leaving you, she hates you.
It would never have come to this.
Aww.
I'm sure it's not like that.
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to
How
get
old is Harold?
But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
They're all making it sound like Harold's like 25.
Get angry.
And you're in on
You
this.
spent a long time playing Baldur's Gate 3 and you got a job offer the other day. Hey, both some very cool things. I haven't played any Baldur's Gate 3, but I have seen a lot of... I've seen some other playthroughs, and I've read some Baldur's Gate fanfiction. Oops. And the job offer is very cool. When are you starting? Are you starting soon, or do you have a bit more time to just, like, do something else for a bit?
Absolutely right. We'll modify the sign. Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon.
Okay, God, sorry, what? I check back in and he's doing what?
Our love. A sign she won't be able to miss.
Why is he doing
A
this?
sign to blind that glossy
You're going to blind him?
I mean,
he's a teacher, don't blind him.
The sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right?
Okay, I guess I have to.
Save our love.
I guess I have to do this because I want that rock real bad.
Let's get to work.
I need that rock. If I don't get that rock, I get fired from my job. Like, it's mandatory to my employment that I obtain that rock, so... guess I have to. Aww. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I mean, it's also a lot. Can you imagine being married to someone and they have like a shop, they own a shop, and then one day you go to the shop and at the very top of their like logo, in a bigger font than the name of the shop, is just your initials and their initials in like a big heart. What would you do?
I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. but I do beg you to give
Oh,
me
okay.
another chance. Please, Bridget.
That's kind of sweet, if completely misinterpreting the situation.
Monument to our love as a sign of my
That's
great
so
affection.
stupid.
Tommy, of course I love you. And I would never betray you.
Space?
I just wanted to give
Ha,
you some
it's
space.
funny because they're in water on a planet in
I
space.
just wasn't allowed to tell you.
You know, which is totally different from what we are, which is people on a planet in space, but mainly the
I
planet.
knew you would need a lot of light for your sign, and I just wasn't
September.
allowed to tell
Okay, okay. So you've got like a summer ahead of you. That's very fun. Oh.
That was it? No helping Tinnerbomb with his spray tan?
Oh, the sign, the monument to their love went out. I wonder if this is symbolic. I wonder if this will mean anything later in the game. It won't. It super won't. It super will not. That's not what this game is about. A high half-elf ranger? Fun.
Thank you for your help.
I like a half-elf. I'm a half-elf enjoyer.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Oh, my stone! But I needed that rock. I needed it so bad. I needed it more than I've ever needed anything in my whole life.
Listen about the rock. I'm really sorry it's gone. You know, I would
God, Harold looks so, like, his skin is so grey.
I just feel bad, you know.
He needs the sunlight. He needs to see the sun. I don't know why he doesn't just go outside more often. Oh no, oh wait. Oh, they're all trapped under the water. Oh no, that's a shame. I forgot about that. Oops.
Thanks, Tommy.
Currently doing another Dirge run as a druid, which is fun and makes no sense whatsoever. I would love to play a druid and do it in D&D one day. Honestly, I should probably just get Baldur's Gate and then I could do that. Do I get new interactions with people now that I've done like a story thing?
Buddy.
Always.
Oh.
So you've been the postman for ages.
Oh, I thought he was going to ask about
The main thing that's changed is people get their mail quicker now, thanks to the tube system.
Okay.
Say what you will about all water, but you can't knock free, I mean, mostly free movement of labor and letters.
I feel like the tube system has got to be something to do with the aliens.
Probably a few months
law.
I had to deliver a letter right across to the other side of the station.
Okay, so this guy's got to be in his 60s. Which does mean... God, in fact, he's probably got to be in his 70s.
I had to go through some construction works and lost my hat somewhere along the way. Then I got back on track.
Jesus
tripped
Christ.
over a rat and tore my uniform.
Also, I love the 70-year-old man in his little boy shorts.
Never been back to Charlie's silly chili grilly.
Silly Chili Grilly? I want to go to Charlie's Silly Chili Grilly. I think we should all go to Charlie's Silly Chili Grilly and have like a little party.
Red-faced, bruises on my knees. Well, I was already late, so I went anyway.
I just can't believe that the original spaceship didn't have a better system for transport, and it took getting submerged in water and covered in goo to fix anything.
Looking concerned at me.
Her?
Yes. Anyway.
Her? Ooh, law.
Was put in place.
Interesting.
See you, Harold.
Also, I like that his name's Buddy. It feels very, very nice. It feels very nice and gentle. He's so adjusted, right, Corvus? He's so normal. He's so easy to talk to. I feel so at peace with this guy.
Harold.
Where did you find the book?
Where did you find the
I
book?
feel like I'm gonna need to get that child book at some point.
There were a couple of unopened safety deposit boxes. Unopened since launch.
Since
because the owners
launch.
hadn't actually made it onto the ship. The statute of limitations ran out. They cracked them
Huh.
open and she gave me a call to see
That's an
if I
interesting
wanted
system to
this
have happened.
Whoa.
Oh, it looks like he got lost on his way to Little Nightmares. He does. He does. He looks like a little nightmare of his own. He looks like he's had a few little nightmares plaguing him at night.
Oh, but maybe I'll base my next
Maybe I'll base.
piece on that idea.
I can't wait to
This
see
guy
it.
seems fairly adjusted as well, if not a little eccentric.
I'll be watching. Good luck.
Thanks, Harold.
Oh. Everyone was being mean to Harold, but actually I think everyone's getting nicer. The people, they're adjusting. The people, they're getting kinder. The people, there's love in their hearts.
Hey, Eve. Do you know Rafi well?
Not really. We have a mutual toleration.
Why am I still talking to this
That's
child?
So, do they have many of those?
No, that's a pretty rare privilege.
Hey.
You gotta respect their boundaries, you know?
Okay, because they made it sound like they hate you. They made it sound like they hate the fact that you're here even slightly. So I don't know if you do have a deal going on or if they hate you. Oh god. So I wanna find out about this book, about this rock even, but I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to this. I mean, both of my tasks involve Moreau, but I'm gonna talk to this guy for like a second.
Major?
But I do hate him.
If it transpires you had anything to
I
do with
do
this
hate talking
wanton
to this
violation
man.
of Code 7887, then so...
No. I want to find the rock more than anyone.
Technically, Moreau wants the rock more than anyone, but I can see an argument for Harold wanting it second
I'll
mostest.
let you know if I think of anything.
Really should highly recommend. Yeah, I wanted eventually. Baldur's Gate's on my Steam wish list, so I'm basically just waiting for it to. I don't mind playing a game when it's a little older, you know. So I'm basically just waiting for it to go on like a mega sale. I'm waiting for it to be the cheapest it has ever been, and that is probably the point where I will buy it. Oh, I want to talk to the Slippy's guy again. I want to talk to him. I want to get Slippy. Ugh.
So, Slippy, you've got a pretty illustrious family, right?
Oh, is his family the
Schlittmeyers
Yeah, the
go back hundreds
Schlittmeyers.
of years, but it wasn't until Edwin Schlittmeyer made his fortune from nothing that our name was really
Okay,
on
so
the
this guy's
map.
from a famous family, but he essentially sells
invented
cold and
winter
warm.
sports. He had nothing but the clothes on
He
his
invented
back, and it was a
winter
particularly harsh
sports.
winter in the mountains where he lived.
Oh, he's
So
lying.
he
He's a
decided
liar.
to create a tournament for all the rich nobles in the area. He spent weeks whittling sticks into slalom posts. He invented the slalom
This is
at that
stupid.
moment
This is
and
goofy.
convinced his friends to act as expert judges. Then used his last savings to print and distribute flyers.
This makes it
calling
sound like
for
he ran
high-born
like a
participants.
scam.
The entry fee was 100 schmeckles, and the prize? The inaugural Brurigsburg.
Okay, so it literally was. It was a scam.
Wow.
It was a scam to get a bunch of rich people to spend a bunch of money doing a fake
That's not
sport.
important here.
That's goofy. Okay. Leaving now. Leaving now. On my way now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I will never return. If I am in Slippy's one more time in my life, then I am a liar and a fraud and you should never trust me again. Because I will never go back there. The guy's gone. Who are you?
Harold!
Scary blue-haired child.
Thank you, Miss...
Zoodle. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, it's from Felix.
God, who was it? It was the character in the games area that said there were too many children. Agreed. Why are like half the people we've met in this game so far
And why
children?
couldn't he just have said that to me himself?
I don't know. Go ask him. My work here's done. Laters, mister.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye. Why are the children sending messages? Why are the children being worked? Why is there so much labor for the children? I can't remember where I'm going and I don't know what they just said to me, so I'm gonna quickly check my to-do list. So... Is that the sign in the stolen rock? It probably is. Someone put graffiti on the wall. It's an eyesore. Please clean it. Okay. Fine. I can do that. Okay. Graffiti and the rock. So I just want to go to the labs, basically.
All water. Moving people.
I just don't trust the system that covers you in goop before you get slipped through a tube, you know? Do you think that the tubes are comfortable? Do you think it's comfortable to be covered in all that goop and then thrown at high speed through a tube?
We know you enjoy traveling with all water.
Because, you know, he doesn't look unhappy. He looks a little goopy, don't get me wrong. He looks a little like a man covered in a constant fine layer of goop. Ooh.
Graffiti.
Do you think the fish left this
Asking
behind?
Where is home anyway? Where else are we gonna go? Could they just leave some notes around?
Oh, the fish they know
I wonder
something.
if this is the Lightkeepers again. Or just
The
someone copying their
Lightkeepers.
style.
No, it's the fish,
Will they
but it
ever
sounds
reveal
like there's some sort of secret underground, Oh I was gonna say cult, but I feel like a group of people questioning the potentially alien fish-based corporation probably aren't a cult and are probably just based. Sorry, I'm very much enjoying every time there's a mechanic in this game which basically just involves doing this and having something happen. Like, this is fun. This is silly. This is silly fun. This is what I've always wanted to do. It's so corporate. This and the I was gonna say mini game, but you know what I mean, like the thing earlier where I just had to unscrew stuff. Very fun. This game knows that secretly, similarly to the children yearn for the mines, and the children in this game seem to yearn for tube-related labor, the adult yearn for the press button, make thing happen. Oh, this adult yearn for the wipe graffiti off wall so badly. She's gonna be so mad at me when I tell her. She's gonna be really mad at me. She's gonna, like, get upset and have, like, a sassy tone.
Professor, you're not going to believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
The blue rock.
Oh.
It's gone.
You found it.
Oh.
You lost it.
It was stolen.
Oh, she's gonna blame it on me.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. Oh, and
it's not like I got rid of it. It's not my fault.
Out with it then.
It wasn't on purpose.
He says, hi.
Hi? Just hi?
Yeah, just that. He said
I feel like she won't know what that means and she's gonna blame it on me again.
Sometimes. I'll give him that. Stubborn as a mule.
Why does Harold have to do anything? It's his job. He's paid to do these menial tasks, I think.
I mean, get some important work done.
What should we do?
We? I need.
Also, how old is anyone in this game supposed to be?
CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new boy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
Earth? Have you reverse dated the transmission?
We have. It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left.
126 years after they left. So, oh god, I can't do maths that quickly.
Here, what was important enough for them to call after us?
Law?
Maybe it was their final farewell, huh? I hope it's nothing too awkward.
Okay, I'll send a copy via...
Well, just play it to me. I've got a 1205.
But Mom, it's only 10...
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
This is Earth. Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this.
Johnston! Cut the damn line! You're live!
What? Oh, fudge.
Professor, did you hear that
I feel like
message?
I feel like we yeah, okay, to be fair, she deserved being sassy.
Ever?
Certainly in my lifetime, at least.
That's fun.
I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
Oh, I feel like the message was, oops, you didn't need to leave. Do you want to come back?
Thinking about how to turn it to their advantage.
What if it's not the first message?
Don't be paranoid.
Oh, is there some corporate intrigue?
What authority would they have for
Yeah, what reason would our corporate all-water overlords have for keeping information from us related to the fact that we don't have to live in all water and could in fact leave and go back to Earth to a place where their all-water related corporation doesn't succeed? I can't think of any reasons. I do yearn for corporate minigames, like a little bit. I don't get enough corporate minigames in my day-to-day work doing corporate, so I need more, clearly.
No. Indubitably. Fine. What? 15%? Out of the question. Okay, sure. See you shortly.
But it's nighttime.
I want you to come with me.
But it's nighttime.
To where? What? Who was that?
Why? It was the CEO of All Corp, of course.
I guess we're important.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold. Indeed.
Okay, she's being less mean to me
Unfortunately
now.
For my bath, she was adamant we went there immediately. She even unlocked our tube tickets for emergency night travel.
But why?
Oh, this is fun.
What does she want with
They
us?
left during or after the Cold War. You think that makes a lot of sense, actually, given the aesthetic as
Come
well.
on, let's not keep Her Highness waiting.
She basically is the queen, to be fair. Given what I know about this civilization, the CEO of Old Water is basically God.
Crisis control. We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First move advantage and get this working for us, not against us.
Oh?
Yes. Come in, come in, come in.
Okay, maybe
Now,
she's not an
as you
alien.
know,
Maybe she's not a fish
time
alien.
is of the essence.
Because I feel like if she was a fish alien, she would super be
No.
shutting this down.
Would you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee.
There's really no time for coffee. Time is
Okay.
of the essence.
People are so mean to
Professor,
him.
Would you like to sit?
No, thank you.
He deserves
I
so
prefer
much
to
better.
stand.
A woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate communique incident, we've been forced to
Oh,
move
also I
up
saw
the
Eve's
schedule.
voice actor is in
It's
Genshin
imperative we
Impact.
deliver
Good for
some
them.
news
Do you know
about the
who?
start procedure.
Not that I might not recognize the
I suppose
character
that wouldn't hurt.
name, because I only played a little bit
And,
of Genshin, like a
either
tiny amount.
I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubt.
So they're playing like I don't know what it is in the background, but it's piano music that I recognize, but I can't remember what it's called, so I don't recognize it that well.
Or maybe your
Yeah, I like the song too,
could do it.
but I can't remember what it's called.
Watch side, sure.
If it makes you happy, Madame CEO, we'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Takeru Yamada and Maki. Yep, no idea, no idea. I'm so out of the Genshin loop. Not that I want to be back in the Genshin loop at all, but you know, I'm clearly out of it.
Live and stay on schedule.
This is a very sad corporate office, actually. I feel bad for her. A big concrete block. Ooh, okay. I think as well.
It's my privilege.
I think I'm gonna watch this announcement, and then if the game lets me, if the game gets to a point that I can close, I think I'm gonna close it and stream for tonight.
An unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our
Really?
lifetimes.
They specified
Now, before this
unedited?
fades, I'd
They
like to take a moment
specified
to
unedited?
reiterate
I don't trust
just
it.
how proud we should all be of progress on the new start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter
Okay.
future for
I
us
don't know if I
all.
trust her.
Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the All Water Corporation.
Symbolic representation? God, please tell me you can see that. Yeah, you can.
Whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and you know, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time.
However,
We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or I mean, even
I
better,
feel so
comforting, warm embrace of a
vaguely
lovely,
hooked by
habitable
this.
new planet. Well, we just wanted to let you
Is
know.
okay, so this is just a message them saying that they're fine.
Calmed down and things pretty much work themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out. And you've got to
Okay.
be pretty careful around water. But by and large,
You've got to be pretty careful around water? Why? Why?
wish we could send you a
What's wrong with water? What's wrong with all water corp?
Maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
Shit. So they're
What are you doing
fine.
here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
Scram. I love when the all-powerful god of the world says scram. Okay. And as well. That's cute. Hold on. I keep blocking it off with the webcam, but that's a fun little drawing of the CEO. Right. So now my to-do is to just go to bed. I honestly... I don't know when the game saves. There's not really any, like, indication of autosaves is the thing. That is such a suspicious person. They look so much like they could be, like, suspicious. I want to go to bed. Me, the person, want to go to bed so badly. Can I save the game? Hold on. I'm gonna quickly Google. Harold Halibut autosaves. Please. Does Harold autosave? Please tell me, internet. I have to know so I can go to sleep. I'm gonna assume that the game autosaves because Google couldn't tell me anything different. So we're gonna make that assumption and we're gonna call it here for the night because I'm skeeky. But yeah, this game is very cute. It's very cute, and I really like the mystery vibes with it, with what may or may not have happened to Earth and how trustworthy authority is. I'm like, that was a fairly nice interaction with the all-water CEO. And they even seem to have honestly shared information about Earth, but the fact that the fish are sending messages and they literally have a statue dedicated to like a tentacled god seems, how you say, suspicious? Perhaps concerning? Perhaps indicating some sort of alien corporate plot? So, I don't know. I think it's fun. I don't know how much of the game actually is a mystery or not. I was just like trying to quickly bring up like an IGN walkthrough because I wanted to get an idea of how far through the game we are. Because it says the how long to beat is 14 hours for story and sides, and we've played about 2 hours today. So that would put it at 7 streams, which is crazy. But hey, that's fine. We'll make some progress with this, and I think probably alternate between Harold Halibut and RE4.
Harold Halibut, more
Peter
likely
Perch,
Michael Meckel, Frankie Flounder, Henry Herring,
Gary
Gruber.
I think of those, my favorite is definitely Michael Mackerel, because it's 2 words that basically sound identical. But Corvus, once again, a round of applause for some very excellent fishy names. Very delightful fishy names. Thank you a lot. Those bang. Nothing will ever be as good as Charlie Clownfish though, so you haven't really quite topped yourself here. Just saying. It's been silly fun for your stress brain. I'm glad that this could be a little bit of a goofy video game in this trying time. And yeah, I think the bottom corner fish was a save, so we'll see. It feels like the kind of game that saves when you quit, you know? Yeah, I'm glad you caught a stream too, so it's good to hear you're doing well. Speaking of other streams, I don't know when I'm streaming for the foreseeable future. Let me quickly check. Next Wednesday. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming next Wednesday. Probably with RE4 Remake. But what I might do, if I feel like it, is maybe do like an hour of RE4 Remake and then an hour of Harold Halibut. Which is gonna be very tonally interesting, but we'll see how it goes. Or I might just see how I feel on the day. But either way, this game or RE4 Remake are the foreseeable future. So yeah, next Wednesday I'll be back with this or something else. Until then, thank you all for hanging out. Same tone, like a little bit. Like, you know, one is bug-related horror, one is underwater fish-related horror. Creature-related horror mystery is kind of the vibe, I guess. If you're not moving, you'll try to join. Well, if you are moving, good luck. Because that can be very stressful, but have a fun time. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy the rest of your week. And until next time, XOXO, go piss, girl.